Woo!
Salubrious salutations, one and all, and welcome back to redroguesea. I wanted to play this one a little bit more. Like when I played it last time, it left me off with a little bit of an itch. And maybe it's because I'm still recovering from my dastardly sins. And playing a game like this that's a little bit more relaxed. Oh, I don't know if I can say it's relaxed. It gets pretty crazy at times. But a nice little deck builder. It helps my frontal cortex slowly repair the necessary wires to be able to jump into something like Quasimorph and not get absolutely annihilated. Anyway, so what did I do? I went back into here. I adjusted our deck a little bit. I took some time to look at the cards we have. We don't have many cards, but I added a couple more cannonballs. I took away some of our boarding passes because I don't want this team to be doing a lot of boarding. Even though we do have some great skills to take over other people and things like that, I kind of like debilitating the ship's abilities to fire at us using our special abilities like the gold rush and stuff like that, and then hammering them with all we got. So we got a little bit more cannonballs, and we have a little bit more of a balance with the bang and the brawl, because people do seem to be boarding a lot more often these days. I am tempted to reduce the brawl even further, because we don't really have any weapons, and we can use the grog. I'm going to do that. I've convinced myself. Let's add another cannonball. Or maybe we want to do some repairing? No. Cannonballs. More cannons. It's beautiful. Okay, we still got Greasy Ned. We made sure to save their positions. Here we got the people who are best at repairing... not repairing. The people who are best at manning the sails. Doing just that. We have the repairer who's close to the lower deck, so we can go down there and do some scooping if he needs to. And of course, we got old Greasy Ned. My favorite character of the bunch. Manning the frontal artillery cannons. I think we're ready to go. We got 170 doubloons in the back pocket, 15 supplies. So I know last time we clicked on this, but the autosave happened here, thank the gods, because we learned that these little flags are going to be the royal patrols. We want to try and avoid that, or else we're going to have a difficult battle. And so far, when we've done a royal patrol and ended up being a battle, we didn't get much supplies out of it. So I feel like it's designed in that way, but I could be wrong. I'm still learning a lot about this game. So what we're going to do is we're going to backtrack. See what happens when we backtrack. Absolutely nothing. I love to see it. We just spent one supply because the wind was in our favor. We're heading to the deep sea. Enemies will be stronger. We fear ye not, filthy people of the deep sea. You're in the deep sea, a sector of cold, unforgiving waters and relentless weather. Brave hunters venture into this rocky isle to track the fiercest prey. In its depths dwells the Kraken, mostly peaceful. Yet powerful enough to sink entire fleets, or so sailors claim. These harsh conditions have turned the area into a haven for the hanged, so tread carefully. That's the first time I've ever heard that the Kraken is mostly peaceful. Okay, so we're going to be dealing with a whole bunch of different weather hazards. So I'm also excited to see more of what this game has. We've never seen this, and this was not available in the demo that we played that last time. So massive waves will impact ships at the end of the round, increasing the sinking gauge by 10% and extinguishing all active fire sources. So we're going to want to have Mr. Buckets here ready to go. Knowing that, I feel like we want to adjust this a little bit more. Well, we got, you know what? Remove a cannon and add another bucket, just in case. We may get flooded with buckets, but it's better to be prepared just in case, you know? All right, let's check out the map. The wind is going easterly. We love to see it. Let's go right for this big island and see what that has for us. I think this game, and I may be wrong about it, but I feel like this game is actually designed to be more of a long period run. It's not like a quick run that you can finish in 30, 40 minutes. You're meant to actually be leveling up your crew, going through the processes. So that excites me to see kind of how the game feels differently once you get a stronger crew and you get into a little late game. I think you can get more complicated, etc., etc. I'm going to shut up now and actually play the game. From the shadows, a hooded figure waves you over, whispering of rare items. In advance, he requests a portion of your provisions. We gotta chance it. We gotta chance it, even though he's probably scamming us. But we're gonna accept him and follow him into a nearby shop. This is just a recipe for disaster. Hey kids, you want some candy? Just come on, walk into this big van. Gods be praised, he wasn't kidding. We can get darts It is important to know, I didn't talk about this in the last episode, the Widowmaker, we can buy it. We can buy it. But one-eyed Walt! There's too many decisions. What does this mean? Okay, it's a shuffle. There's so many things I want. So, there are guns you can get that have incredible range, which you can actually shoot people from the deck of your own ship. You don't have to board them. I would love to be able to get a hell of a lot of those weapons, but sadly we didn't get it. Upgrade your lookout to see the map locations of upcoming Royal Army patrols one voyage early. So this can actually help us strategize a little bit better. We gotta get the Widowmaker. So he gets cannonballs and projectiles. Can target any square within the enemy's upper floor with an accuracy penalty. So it's kind of interesting. You buy new artillery cannons and stuff like that. They will come with specific cards, but they're also able to use other cards that you may find. So certain cannons, I guess, can use certain cards. So it's something to be aware of. Darts. Fire darts that deal 2 HP damage to an enemy in range and marks them as moved. Oh, snaky deaky. Transports a crew member to another square in range, allowing them to cross any obstacle. Oh, that could be really handy as well. But we're getting the freaking Widowmaker. We're broke. Forge? I forgot we can upgrade cards. Contracts? Okay, this game is improving and impressing me. What does this mean? Commercial ale? Commercial contracts can be purchased at a fixed price of 50 doubloons and executed at any merchant outpost for the fixed amount. Depending on the type of good in the sea sector you're in, ale can be sold for a fixed price at any outpost in the following areas. So we can return to the Blue Sea to sell this, but if we can make it to the Golden Sea, and we have another quest, if I remember correctly, to get to the Golden Sea, we need to make 50 bucks somehow. I'm tempted to sell the harpoon. If we sell the harpoon, we can just get rid of all harpoonages. Do we ever need to harpoon? No, we just go willy-nilly with a Widowmaker. How can I sell? Sell. That's only going to give us 15. We're at 25. I don't think we're going to get anything for these things. Can we sell cards? I don't think we can sell cards, which pains me. Do we risk that? If we sell, that's going to be 30, 40. We can't do it even if we wanted to. Okay. We want to try and come back here at a later date and purchase one of these contracts. The Golden Sea's right over there. Okay, I'm getting too excited. I'm getting too excited. I still think we don't need to sell it yet. We don't need to sell it yet. We're going to exit the Emporium. All right. The Widowmaker. We've gotten it. How do I position this thing? Oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly. I like this. He can access this quick and willy-nilly. You have 3 areas where you can place cannons, so you can just move them around as necessary. You can put them on this area, the middle, or the back. 2 can handle the middle. I don't know if you can get, like, ship upgrades or anything like that in the future. Let's save, make sure everyone's in the right spots. Let's mosey. Let us begin. Ooh, everything is available. Let's go and try and take it down the ship or see what it has to offer. You approach a ship sailing without a flag. When you draw close, its captain waves and shouts a greeting. We fly no colors. Every band of this archipelago is at war. We want no part of any of it. We're just fishermen, captain. We can ask for trade or ask if they gamble. You know, fisherman captain, there's always a table rolling somewhere that leads you below deck where a group of sailors sits around a crate, dice clattering. We're joining the dice table. Oh, Nelly. Luck favors us tonight. We got some food and 65 doubloons. At ease, gentlemen. We don't want to return there yet because the wind is not in our favor. But we have enough. We have enough to buy a crate of ale. What does this mean? Requires an equipped artillery piece capable of firing a harpoon. Alright, amid the fog, you spot a reef where partially submerged shipwreck rests. Crates float nearby. You better believe we're harpooning to get the loot. 50 doubloons. We're back. I'm enjoying some nice green tea today. We got to keep the throat lubricated. And I'm going to be trying to talk at a more reasonable level. We're not going to be getting too excited. We're just having a normal conversation while we play this game. It's a relaxing one, damn it. Look, you already made my intonation go up. We got to save our throat if we want to be able to have a stream this Saturday. We got to save the quality of our throat. You can't stop us. I think we go back. I think we have to go back. Good sir, are you still here? You've done us dirty. You've done us dirty. You sultry bastard. Alright, in that case, I don't want to go over here because it's going to cost 2 supplies. There's a lot of Action Jacksons, though. If we can get over to these 2 islands, maybe, there's no enemy patrol. So we're going to go down here, and we're going to mosey on over. It hurts. Did we get a lucky spin? We can't even cross the precipice. We cannot cross the precipice. We're going to go down here, spend 2 supplies. We're getting a little bit risque. Alright, a child approaches with a hungry look. He hands you a note. Merchant nearby. Food for trade. Accept and follow the... Oh. We're going to do it. We're low on fuel. They have nothing but army cans and Pedro. A chain shot. Oh. That's what I was looking for. The musket. We got to get the musket. We got to get the musket. What about the contracts, though? Musket. I changed my mind, damn it. You know what? Sell. You know what? Get this cannon out of here. Get it out of here. Oh, we can sell. What's this? That's probably the musket, right? We don't want to sell the musket. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Emporium. Inventory. If we give the musket to old Greasy Ned. No. Maybe Dujan? Maybe Askar. We give the musket to Askar. Could I, like, take Dujan's weapon and sell that? I probably could, but why would we do that? Let's just sell the harpoon. Contracts. Emporium. Sell. Sell the harpoon. Contracts. Purchase an ale contract. We're heading to the Golden Sea. We're heading to the Golden Sea. We have a destination. At ease, Mr. Pedro. And we're getting a single bit of food. Are you sure you want to exit the Emporium? You better believe it. Okay, we got to do a little bit of work. I just realized. Boarding passes, get them out of here. We don't need any more boarding passes. What we do need is the frickin' blunderball. Fires a blunderball that impacts a target square with minus 25% accuracy. Any crew members, enemies, and allies within a 1 square radius up to 3... Oh, so this is like a human destroyer. You better believe we're adding some of these. Let's just get 2 of those. I think those are going to be a rare... You know what? The more I think about it, we're going to want more guns as well, now that we have that long-range shooter. And we may actually want an extra blunderbuss. With the long-range shooter combined with a cannon that can wreck fools, we might be able to just eliminate the crew from a distance. That might end up being quicker than breaking the thing down. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. Alright, set sail. Laddies. This is a two thing. I don't know if that's like a difficulty thing. We don't really have any... Oh, we do have another option. See you later. Quest, the Hanged. You step into a tavern that reeks of sweat and smoke. Sailors curse taxes, beating men dragged in chains. One slams his mug. A taxel breath. Laughter turns sour, then a drunk climbs the table. Enough whining. Join the Hanged. Freedom's being forged in the deep sea. They're taking recruits at a hideout. Every coin in the army steals will make them spit back blood. Leave the tavern quietly. Oh my lord, where are we getting this money? You slip into an ally where rain rinses smoke from your coat. The drunk's bravado lingers like gunpowder in the air. The tavern's conversation keeps spinning in your head. Maybe you should try to find the hideout where the Hanged are recruiting. So we can actually join the Hanged. I think that's the name of like the pirates. The Hanged. It's in the deep sea. Ooh, okay, well, we're going to look around at least this region. Ah, damn it. We could just... You know what? I want to explore a little bit more. Let's do it. Let's do it. We only got 3 supplies left. A trader, thank the gods. Hail the trader and board. You board the ship and are greeted by a nervous crew. Something feels off. Inspect the cargo hold without being noticed. Take one of them aboard in exchange for your discretion. I really just want to trade. We need supplies. We're going to proceed with the trade. It's Black Ned. We can get Greasy Ned and Black Ned. Okay. We just got to buy this. Heavy shot. 3 hull damage with 100% hull chance for 25 bucks. That could be a very nice card. That could be a very nice card. We desperately need supplies. Let's get at least back up to 10. I should have got another contract. We could have got 2 ale contracts and we make a pretty penny. Forge. This costs a hundo. We don't want to do that. Maybe we get some heavy shots. I'm going to grab 1 heavy shot. Yeah. And a few more supplies. We want to make sure we're riggy-ziggy out of our mind. We're broke. Okay. Hold on a second. I want to equip everything just in case something goes sour. So we don't need all these cannonballs, that mean. We can get rid of 1 cannonball and replace it with the singular heavy shot. It's just a better version. Okay, I think we can safely leave. Nothing happened. Thank the gods. Alright, move up. An unexpected brigantine looms into view. Out of the mist, black sails and an amber pennant. It approaches fast. No flag of truce, no signals. Inspect their strange hull from afar. We have a seafarer. The seafarer recognized the hallmark as remnants of a ship long believed lost in the Sea of the Damned. Terrified, he swings the ship around in full sail. They're not alive, he murmurs, shaken. Moments later, the brigantine vanishes once more into the mists. Okay, we've avoided all combat this episode thus far. Hopefully we find something very soon. But it probably is for the best. Damn, we're about to hit combat if we want to get to the Golden Sea. Alright, we're going to have to spend 2 filthy resources to get here. The Royal Army Patrol. Just as you begin to raise the sails, you slow your pace. A vessel appears on the horizon. We can try and sneak past if we have the right person, or we can try and bribe. We got to keep our course. You catch sight of the Royal Army... My tongue's all twisted, damn it. You cannot stop the twistages of the appendages. No quarter. We're in. Alright, let's see what we're cooking with here. They have 2 gentlemen on the upper deck and a single lady in the lower hull. They have a Widowmaker and a harpoon. We want to make sure the Widowmaker cannot do a thing. This man's planning to board us, I believe. Okay. What do we have in our back pocket? Gold Rush is perfect. It's perfect. We're going to start off by playing the Gold Rush on him. Take him out of the picture. Mercenary, right beside this lady. Surprise, you bastards. You never saw it coming, did you? Why is nobody manning the gun? I forgot that the gun should have been positioned here. Okay. Greasy Ned. Move into position. Requires a manned cannon. Does this not count as a manned cannon? We got these with it. Why can't I use it? Oh, maybe because we don't have anybody to shoot. Hold on, I'm forgetting how to play this game. It must be because there's nobody to shoot in this quadrant, so we're not able to use it. I see. In that case, let's use the brawl, and we got to use it on... Oh! We could use it on him to break... Okay, hold on. I got to rethink this. I want you to move down here. And I want to use the brawl on you to break the cannon. Only minus 5%? That's not worth it. We should have looked at what he was carrying. Cannonball. Load it in. Blast him. They only have 13 hull. When did we get so damaged? The King's Will. One enemy crew member will change its status to exhausted. That doesn't bother us at all. Yes, strike your own friends. Repair. Okay. None of this is going to be good. Where is old Askar? Askar. So it's 16 tiles. right? 2 to 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I feel like he should be able to hit them with the old bang, but they must just be out of reach. All right. In that case, we're gonna need to get rid of some of these cards, I think. Yeah. All right. Skip. Get rid of the repair. We do want to hold on to the mercenary because he's about to disappear. We don't need 2 blunderbusses out. We do want to keep the bang. Or blunderballs. This is going to be a beautiful shot for the blunderball. Discard those 2. And we will let you go at ease. Okay, this is looking okay. At this point, we have no other guns to shoot because we sold everything. So what we're doing now is just trying to set up our hand in the best way possible for the next turn. I think we start off by resummoning the mercenary in the bottom. And then using the blunderball right on these gentlemen if possible. That's going to be actually. Okay, so I kind of like what we're cooking with. We're going to skip the round. Okay, round 2. They start off with a cannonball, the bastards. They actually hit us. And I think that was an upgraded cannonball. It almost broke our frickin' gun. Alright, but we need to use this for sure. We're going to use this one. And right here. What do you think of this? Yeah, that's right, you run. Okay, this is going to help. Not much, but we're going to use it. It basically gives us maximum sales. And I want to move you, like, right to the edge. How can you not use that? I must have done something wrong. But normally you're able to, like, shoot long range right onto the person. Maybe I got to get him and move him up to the top deck. Oh, well. Oh, well. Okay, let's... The mercenary's still there. Oh, he's there for 2 turns. That's right. I just want to keep this lady here. It's horrible. Just keep her locked in the basement. Okay, you know what? There's not much we can do. Except try and get a better hand. So let's get rid of the cannonball and I guess the bang. And I still want to make this work. Discard that one and we're going to just exhaust this person. That's fine. We're just keeping people occupied. Double bangs and a bucket. It doesn't seem to be raining, so I don't think we need the bucket. We don't have any holes in this ship. We need repairs. That's what we need. Get rid of both of these. Discard. And you at ease. Okay, repairs can be nice. Can I can't move you because you've already went. I kind of want you. You can't use the repair on an angle. That's a shame. But we may need you. Alright. I think with this, we just skip the round. We have pretty much the cards we want. They also have the blunderball. We've underestimated them. Thank the gods. We can repair him, but I think we don't want to do that. Even though this thing's almost destroyed. We've got to summon the mercenary. Perhaps this time we send him up. Just to try and keep these guys occupied. I don't want him to start manning the sails because they'll have some dodge chance. Send him up. Alright. Do we keep trying to kill this gentleman? He has a lot of HP. Holy Nelly. I really want to try and figure out how to make this work. Oh, I know why it's not working. They have to be in an adjacent line. It has to be in an adjacent line. So if I move him here... Gods be praised, I'm an idiot. Shoot him. I never saw it coming. You rat bastard, but you know what? You've just made your life a misery. Because we got a frickin' blunderball. Behold. Heavy shot is huge. It's huge. Okay, first aid. Nobody really needs to be healed right now. So I think we discard the regular cannonball, the bucket. We want to keep both of these. What does that red dot mean? This tactic card is not playable with your current ship layout. Shit. Yeah, I guess we can't use that with this one. Okay, let's get rid of that as well. Keep the cannonball. And you can go at ease. Another bucket. We don't need the bucket. So let's get rid of the bucket. You know what? We want to try and pull more blunderbusses. The gunshot is great, but we're waiting. I don't think we need the first aid either. Okay, he's fixed that thing up. That was a waste of a turn, if you ask me. We got a double bang. Now, keep in mind, we need to move people back on these sails because we don't have our best dodge rate. He's closer to death at this point, but I feel like he's going to run away. Damn it. We need you to move back onto the sails. Okay. I think now we're just going to be shuffling. Get you right up in here. Okay. We want to start shuffling. This, we want to keep the bang. You know what? Get rid of... if they break this cannon, we need that. Okay, discard those, and you can go at ease. Where do you think you're going? Double mercenary. I think we can shuffle one more time. Get rid of one of these mercenaries. Oh, it's taking a risk. He's so handy to have, though. We're going to get rid of just one card and see what we can get. These are all pretty required. Discard, and you go at ease. We got the blunderball. It's going to hurt our own gentleman. And you know what? That's... you know, it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. I wish that also did some damage to the hull. We probably would have been better just shooting the normal cannonballs at this point. Alright. With this, I think it's okay to skip to the next round. Yeah, let's not even discard anything. Ooh, 40 dodge? Shit, it's broken. It's broken. Alright, in that case, we got to repair. No choice. You don't have more heals, do you? Oh, I thought he was going to heal. Thank God. Bang. Summon the mercenary. First things first. Okay. Bang. He's almost dead. We need one more turn to get rid of the main shooter. Yes. Waste your turn. Okay, we have the means to kill that gentleman. We just need to get someone else on the cannon. We need to buy more cannons. That's our big weakness right now. So, let's discard at least 2 of these. Bucket and first aid. It doesn't really help us. Get rid of both of these. I can't remember. We do have a brawl in there. Yeah. The brawl would be nice if we could use him for it. But we didn't pick it here, so we're not going to get it later. So let's just discard, get rid of 2 of these cannonballs, because we're going to be, get rid of all 3 of those. We're going to be getting more cannonballs guaranteed. That's like our highest card in the deck. Oh, shit. Oh, yes! Those are the big ones to dodge. Gold Rush has returned. It's glorious. Okay, he's already been exhausted. If we Gold Rush him... Maybe we don't want to go... Yeah, we're going to want to Gold Rush him. Your soul is ours. We're going to Blunderball because it should still hurt them both. Beautiful. Okay, you can now move on over to there. Where's our other guy? You got to move up. Surprise. I don't think we need to use this just yet. It's good to hold on to, though. Repair could be nice to fix this cannon again. East sails. Yeah, we're going to hold on to that. Okay, so we're going to skip. Get rid of this. We're going to be able to move this guy into position to shoot. I think we're going to do a repair next, not the cannonball. So I'm going to get rid of the cannonball as well. And you can get at ease. Bowery. We actually got a brawl. This is fantastic. Okay. I want you to move down to here and take that beautiful shot. Okay. If we can lure them down here, we can do more blunderballing. He's going to come back next turn with 3 health left. And he'll walk down to try and man the cannon, I'm guessing. And then we can blunderball him to death. It's flawless. So in that case, we wait. I think we wait with this. Skip round. First aid? You wouldn't. +7. That is disgusting. They fear us. Let's repair this to full just in case. I don't think they're going to break it. Too many cannonballs. I'm actually going to get rid of all 3 of them. We might be able to get a mercenary. Heavy shot. We never need that ever again. I don't even think we're going to need the east sails, to be honest. Okay. Let's see what they do. No more heals. Oh, thank God. We got the mercenary. Okay, summoning him is going to give us another option. Get up there. Perfect. Perfect. Activates Zabang. Zabang boom bin. Oh, they actually have first aid. Okay, we got to start shooting just cannonballs in. I should have been doing it a lot earlier. All right, get rid of one of these bangs, the bucket, and I don't think they're ever going to walk down there, the blunderball. Then you can go at ease. Our goal is to get a melee strike. Not that. Absolutely not that. We want a melee strike or the cannonball. Gold chain, gold rush is not good for us right now, but we are absolutely going to keep it. And discard these 2. I think we have a high chance of getting a cannonball. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Gold rush. He's already gone, so if we gold rush her, this prevents the extra healing. All right. Put that down. You got to move down here and give the old bang off. All right, cannonball. Now, if we hit this directly, it does 2 damage. If we hit this... think we still do two hull damage, but you have a minus 25% accuracy. Aha! But I think that's safe because they're not dodging at all. So we might as well be shooting this and still get the 2 hull damage. We actually got a brawl card. Can you believe it? And she has a sword. Stab him. Blunderball, eh? We don't need those. We don't need the repair. We will hang on to the mercenary. Discard. The odds of us getting another melee strike is going to be inconceivable. We're going to use this. Why not? We hope. And, discard the bang. There's a chance. Damn you. Alright, we'll keep this. Except the blunderball. On to the next round. Round 10. This is a long one. You bastards. You bastards. They're hiding in the corner. This is why we need more artillery. Okay, gold rush. Ensure that this person doesn't also heal her back. Spawn the mercenary. He's arrived. Or she, I should say. Load the cannonball. Beautiful. Alright. You filthy bastards. Move up here. Lock and load the bang. And shoot. Alright. Get rid of the buckets and a single cannonball. Yeah, I think at this point we just skip the rounds. They're not going to do a thing to us. We just got to shoot the cannon. Wait a minute. Suddenly, out of nowhere, they decide to fight back. How dare you? They've gained the will to live. We do not accept the will to live. Is that a jukebox on our ship? I hope so. Okay, that being said, let's get rid of these two. We didn't get where we're looking for. We do need 2 cannonballs. Just discard one of these. We might get the melee strike. By the gods, he's done it. The king's will. They made him exhausted. We can't shoot the cannon. You are just delaying the inevitable. The AI is fairly smart, though, and they've repaired... You filthy bastards. I gotta send him up. He's gotta go distract the gunner. Oh, this is very unfortunate. Yo. You know what to do. What is your name? That's Askar. Amazing shot, by the way, Askar. Okay, we're pretty set. It would be nice, though, if we could get at least... You know, he's going to be around for 2 turns. If we could get another gun in the back shot. Having the blunderball could be nice. Heavy shot we don't want. Discard, and you can go out. And an extra cannonball. We absolutely do not need that cannonball. Okay, if they go first, we're going to be in trouble, and I think they do. A bucket, thank the gods. Gold rush, perfect, perfect. Let's just take her over. We don't have the gun, but we don't want her to use a thing. Cannon. And we've destroyed this. Okay, one more cannon shot should finish the job. I think we can just skip the round. The more I play this, the more I'm realizing what they're possibly able to do. And they cannot do a thing. Don't even risk it. See you later, bastards. 5 gold. See, whenever you go up against these, the Royal Navy, you seem to get very slim pickings. It's more of like a fight for the life. All right. Where are we going to go next? We got to get to the freaking Golden Sea. But we're going to go there at the beginning of the next episode. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, as always, for your continued support. At ease, and stay sultry out there. Ta-ta.